What's up, guys? I'm VaporKnight13, and today we're going to be looking at buttons in my second Android tutorial in the Android tutorial series. Now, what is a button? A button is a view. What's a view? A view is basically anything you can see on an Android screen. So where it says YouTube tutorials here, for instance, that's probably a text view. What are those text fields that you can write in? Those are edit text. Look, here's a progress bar. Not a very good progress bar, though. Here's a button, small button, checkbox, you name it. There are a bunch of different ones. You can scroll through all of them. You can simply drag and drop them into here. If you want to find the XML, I don't know if I showed you in the last one. You go into your project, you go into source, your package, and well, here's your the class for your activity. Now, if you want to go into the XML itself, you want to go into res, you want to go into layout, and choose the normal one, because there will also be a fragment. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest a fragment. Honestly, I just don't like using fragments. I honestly have no clue what they're for. If I do have to figure out, I'll obviously make a tutorial, but I've made some pretty cool apps without the use of fragments, so yeah. Let's go over to our main activity. And yeah, sorry if there's any background noise. My room doesn't have a door because it wasn't meant to be a room, so I'll just leave it at that. Now, let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to what we're supposed to do. So we're doing buttons. So what is a buttons view? I've already explained this. What if we want to edit some things that a button does? Like, how do we change what happens when we click it? I will tell you. What if I want to switch it from just from the normal button look? You can do that in the properties, or you can do that in the XML by going to the button properties and saying Android : and then figure out which property you want to edit. Let's see. So yeah, let's not do anything with that though. Honestly, guys, I would suggest learning how to use the XML over the properties. It's okay to use the properties for things like text, where it's like right in your face, or ID. But honestly, I would highly recommend you guys learn how to edit it using XML, because it is way more useful than using the stupid properties on the graphical layout. It's nice using the graphical layout, just making sure you got everything right. But honestly, this XML is really going to help you out in the long run if you learn to, or if you get into the habit of using it. All right. Anyways, back on track. So button. So yeah, bunch of properties. These are only some of the properties that you can do. All of them will be if you say Android : whatever. Now you can change the gray look of the background of the button to maybe match an image. You can maybe change the color. If you wanted to go into somewhat of an advanced area of buttons, there's changing shapes. I'm of course not going to be covering that, because this is a simple, not so quick tutorial. This is probably going to be another 9-minute tutorial. Sorry about that, guys. So buttons. So let's go in and let's just say real quick, when we click a button, we want it toast. Now, what is toasting? Now, it can be used for debugging. It can be used for just telling users a lot of cool. I'll show you debugging or not debugging, but toasting right here. So this is a toast. So you effectively, and I'll just give you the code for it down in the description below. All you gotta do, you gotta copy and paste this into your class. So it's gonna look like this. And then all you gotta say is, on a method, you gotta say toast, and then whatever message you want to toast, and there you go. So in this case, select menu for a new game. I just found this off the internet. Just a quick thing to show you guys. Yeah, so that's toasting. So basically, what we're gonna do, when you click this button, we want to toast that. Now, just to mess with the properties, let's just say click me. Alright, so now actually, quick little hint trick. whatever. If you double click a button, it will actually take you to the XML of that button rather than you scroll. If you have a million buttons, it really comes in handy. So yeah. So so we want to create, so basically what's going to happen is this class is effectively linked to this XML. So all we got to do is create a method inside of here, inside of our class, and then call it from our XML. So let's do that real quick. So let's say Android on click, and then what's the name of the method? Let's just say click. Alright, so let's save that real quick. Now let's go to our main activity. Now that's going to bug out because we don't have a method like that. So let's say public void clicked. I was like having a little bit of space in there. Now keep in mind, guys, you're gonna have to. Yes, you have to. If you don't, your program will just stop responding. I've spent hours just me sitting there trying to figure it out. It's better if you get into the habit of it. When you create a on-click method, you just say view and you can have as many parameters as you want. So if you need, honestly, I wouldn't exactly recommend it because it wouldn't make a ton of sense. Because I mean, you know what? I'll show you that later. But anyways, just create and just go into Java to test this out. Create a method. All right. Do exactly what I've done. Maybe not the same name. Yeah. Get creative. All right. So let's say we want to toast. What do we want to toast? We want to toast I've been clicked, fear me. Probably should have used caps lock for that. Anyways, so yeah, that's how you use the toast method. Just give it a string. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So clicked takes a view v, which is called by Android. Android calls clicked from this method or from this class and that method. So now we're gonna run our program. Again, I don't know if I said this in the last video, but you cannot run a Android application from the activity. You have to run it from a class. So let's run it. There we go. See, now this is what I don't like about the Android emulator. It takes forever to boot up. So real quick, we're gonna just go in here and let's take a quick look at toasting. All it does, it takes a message, which you give it. Now, if you want to switch the duration of that message, so maybe you wanted the message to stay for a longer period of time rather than just you read it, it's gone. All right, like maybe you've got like a really big toast. All you need to do is say length underscore long. Now, of course, I'm just going to leave it short because I don't like messing with this, but you can do that. I've already tested, but there isn't a medium. I really wish there was a medium sort of setting. Toast equals toast dot make text, and context, message, whatever you gave it, duration, the length, and then toast dot show. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Again, this series wasn't meant to show you absolutely everything. It was kind of like a quick tutorial. I just wanted to do this quick tutorial series for you now know how to do a button. I didn't give you an hour lecture. I gave you like a 9-minute video instead. So click me. What happens? Oh, I've been clicked. Fear me. Oh crap. I'm scared of the app now. Okay, guys. Anyways, that is how to use buttons. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, crap. Okay, suggestions. Just feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I will have this in the description. All right. It's just a basic thing for toasting. It's if you want to just quickly read up on toasting, maybe you have some questions on it and you don't want to ask me for some reason, you can just go here. I will also have something like this for buttons. All right, all that will be in the comments, or in the comment section, in the description below. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and later.